Hi everyone, welcome to the next video where we're gonna make our sport tire to our future cars. So that begin is usually it's gonna be different way as most of you see in YouTube, because we're gonna basically use the knife tool. It's on K on your keyboard. So yeah, I'm gonna explain everything on fly. So first we're gonna add our background image, and here it is. So on this we're gonna press Shift A, add a plane, make it visible. We're gonna scale this on x-axis, and now we want fit only one of this part here, go up to here. So we're gonna jump into edit mode, scale this in Y mode, in Y-axis, right, something like this. We're gonna move this one somewhere here in the middle of our plane, of our object. You can go a little bit lower, and yeah, for now we're gonna add extra loop cuts for this parts. So Control R, add, and just adjust to our image. And now, because we don't gonna add any of subdivision modifier, so we can use the knife tool and just simply cut out our holes, our thread, because it's gonna do nothing wrong to our model. Anyway, at the end we can just press Ctrl T, and Blender gonna fill up everything with triangles if we have to, if we need to. We don't need to, but so yeah. Let's start and cut out our thread. Pressing K, select, go over the edge, left mouse button, and enter at the end to accept our cut. Simply as this. Okay, so our thread is already done. So now we're gonna extrude the parts what should be lower. And you. So for now, as we see, this one is deeper than this, and this, and this. So we're gonna do something like extrude a little bit, deselect parts that we don't want to go deeper, and extrude those one deeper. Now we're gonna go into face mode and delete those faces because we don't want them. We want continuously here, continuous object. And now we're gonna bevel edges, so we go into edge mode. We're gonna select edges that we want to bevel. Okay, this one's selected. this one, and you. And now we're gonna press Ctrl B, and it's gonna bevel. When we're gonna scroll up on our mouse, it's gonna add extra edges. So maybe not too much, something like this. And left mouse button, accept, and okay. So we have to fix only this one here. So double G. These vertices should be in line. We don't want something like this because it's gonna make problem in HDRI modifier. So double G, C, and somewhere here. Yep, nice. Okay. You and you. We don't need this face. Yep, okay. What's happened here? Okay, this is the problem that we don't want. We have to find this. Ah, all right. Never mind. And last one is here. Yep. I'm gonna delete these faces. Okay. So now we're gonna make our flat, make our tire. We're gonna expand it to the size. So we're gonna select out edges, press S, and in this case X-axis. We're gonna add some room. We're gonna add also some lip cuts here and here. Those parts will be our sides of our tire, and also we have add some lip cuts here, because I'm gonna show you maybe now. First we're gonna add HDRI modifier, wrong axis. We need to in Y axis, so trying to find properly amount, merge them, select this box, and yeah, something like this should be good. Now we're gonna go to not top, front view. This is gonna be my front view. I'm gonna add plane into vertices mode. I'm gonna delete 3 vertices, go somewhere here. I'm gonna add mirror modifier on x-axis, and I'm gonna do the tire shape. So it's flat, a little bit higher. Yep. Something like this, I think. And to do, okay, I'm gonna accept mirror modifier. We remember to connect it in the middle. So we have one big object, and we're gonna add a subdivision modifier to this shape. Make it round, nice and round. I think 1 will be enough. and we're gonna select apply. Now we have converted into curve. So we're gonna press W, convert to curve. It's no longer mesh. And we're gonna select our thread, add modifier. Now time is for deform, and we're gonna select the curve. Here we're gonna select our curve and just simply move our thread, our object. And as you see here become problem because we don't have too much of loop cuts. So now I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna use, you use the knife tool because Control R don't work because there's already many triangles here, as you see, because of the endguns have to be filled up with triangles. So just simply cut by hand. It was in y-axis. Here, one here. You can press left button and now y-axis y, and it's gonna do the straight line. Press right button to cancel, and yeah, do the same thing a couple times. And press enter at the end. And now, okay, it looks already better. So now we just have to adjust this. If something miss, play with our curve, just scale them in X. So our thread will be more reliable. Okay, I think it looks good. As you see, our object is too long, so we can delete for 2 faces on each side, even more, 2 more. Okay, now it's good. What we can do is just extend them a little bit. Okay. I just do the same thing again. Okay, now it's good. Can I add auto smoothness? It's gonna look better for time. Okay. I'm already happy with this. But let me find the model. We're gonna lift this one up and this one up. A little bit better. It's just small detail, but okay. So at this moment we have shape of our tire, so we're gonna accept our curve modifier. Now we're gonna add some more array cons. Delete this one, and we're gonna add a circle. Make sure you have more vertices in the circle, because our tire gonna look more square if you don't have it. And we're gonna rotate it in y-axis. scale this a little bit, and also convert into curve. Now the same thing, we're gonna deform, curve, and press our circle. And also, because I didn't mention it before, if we have any problems here like now, we have to find solution here in the axis. Almost good. Nope. Nope. Perfect, but as you see, our model it's kind of flipped, so we have just to rotate in y-axis and set origin to geometry. Okay, so we're just gonna simply rotate it in y-axis. Rotate y by 180 minus or plus whatever, and our tire looks more like tire. Now we can scale this a little bit down. Okay, and we're gonna add some more elements. Now scale our object or the circle, whatever, it's up to you to match it. Make sure it's first and the last copy. Boom, it's nice and smooth. Now we can scale this a little bit in x-axis, so it's gonna be more like tire that we want. And yeah, for the tire we're done. So now maybe we're gonna add some materials into it. Looks more like tire that we want to. So we're gonna accept our modifiers. We can delete the circle. By distance. Not sure what's happened here. Okay, nothing's connected, so our tire is good. For the scale, I'm gonna add cube. Okay, something like this. And now we're gonna adding materials. So first of all, I'm gonna swap into cycles, GPU, make it lower value here, and yeah, jump into material, make it dark as tire should be. Now I'm gonna add fast add of the HDRI map. So this is not really tutorial part, but if you want it, I can explain you in the different videos how to do it. Yep. Build fast studio. Shade smooth. Make it dark. Yeah, the best studio ever. Okay, we're gonna add camera. something like this. I'm gonna rotate it in y-axis, in z-axis. Okay. Now materials. Just add a simple one. Increase the roughness so it's not so shiny. And I'm usually just simple material, so I'm adding a noise texture here and adding normal map to it, color to color, normal to normal, and for now it's just a big mess, so we have to crank up this scale. Strange, go for 05. Okay. Make a detail and distortion. And I'm gonna play with our HDRI axis. I want something like this, this, and this. Okay. Better. And now the biggest magic, or maybe not the biggest, but some kind of magic. We're gonna add new material here. Do the same thing, but now press this button. It's gonna, we just copy this one and making a new one from this. So I hope you understand. Now we're gonna select this edge and just simply click Ctrl and plus, 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 plus. So we have this rim here selected. We're gonna assign it to material, to the second material. And now the magic will begin. So I'm gonna split the screen again, go into UV editor, go front view, and press U and project from view. And I'm gonna open texture for the car, for the tire, side tire, where it was somewhere here. Yeah. So here we're gonna go back to object. We're gonna scale this up. In the render, you don't really see nothing because we have to change for this material. Delete this. We're gonna add image texture. We're gonna add bump, color into height, and normal into normal. And here we're gonna select our texture for the side of the tire. Now just make sure it's aligned well. Okay. Save it from some time because Blender can crash in the moment that we don't want. So yeah, okay, it looks good, but it's too messy, so we decrease the strength to around 0.5, maybe even lower. Yeah, I think this is gonna work well. So already our tire looks more like a tire, but it's quite empty, so I gonna append object. I'm gonna just append rim from different tell me different project. So yep, origin to geometry, origin to geometry, 3D cursor to selected. Now origin to 3D cursor and geometry into origin. Long way. Yes, it's the rim from the end that we work on now. Append, it's maybe circle 2. Yep. Origin to 3D cursor, geometry into origin, and make it a little bigger, and also rotate. It's just a small bonus to looks better on the render. So yep. Again, it already looks good, but now the last thing that I want to show you is making the tire more like tire. They are usually more flat here at the bottom when the weight of the car works on our tire. So we're gonna select our tire, make sure the 3D cursor is on it, and we're gonna add the lattice. We're gonna scale this up to the size of our tire. Yep. And scale this down into X. Okay, something like this. We're gonna jump here into lattice, and here we don't need more, but here we're gonna add 10, and here we're gonna add 10, so it's nice. Here we're gonna select our tire. It's not connected here, I knew it, but it works, nobody knows. We're gonna jump into modifier, deform, we're gonna choose a lattice, and we're gonna just select our lattice. Now going to render, it's gonna look better. I'm gonna choose the bottom part of our lattice, and we can play with this. Make it flat. Scale this in X. Let's expand on the sides. Now we're gonna lift up our studio a little bit. Yeah, this is cheating. And for now, our tire is completely done, so we can render it and be happy. We have fully working tire ready for render. Definitely not ready for any animation. Maybe for animation, but definitely not for games, because of the face count on this tire is 63,000. Triangles, 65,000 triangles. So multiply by 4, so it's gonna be 125, 250k for only tires in game. It's nope. But yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.